Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and for today's video, it's a pre-filmed video. For today's video, we're going to be doing 20 books that I need to read before 2020. Don't know how that's gonna happen. I have 15 books to complete before I complete my my Goodreads goal of 80 books, so this is over the top. We are overachievers here. This video idea was from Olivia Bergen, I believe. She comments on all of my videos, so thank you. I love you. I always anticipate your comments, so I love you. Thank you for the quotes. They always make me smile. Or there was one that you posted that someone commented and said this needs to be printed on a shirt. That one made me laugh. That one made my day. So thank you. I appreciate you and all of your comments, but anyway, let's get started with this video. I have a ton of to do, but okay, I apologize. My camera was full. Let's get started. These are in no particular order. I literally just kind of went to my bookshelf and grabbed the things that I kind of wanted to read this year, so sorry. This is what we have. I don't know what you expect from me if you've been subscribed. You know I'm a mess. So first we have Waiting for Spring by Anna Shin. This is volume 7, but I want to read the rest of the volumes. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 books accounted for just by holding up one. We love that for me. I would love to finish this graphic novel series. It's one that I've been reading since whenever Endgame came out is when I started reading it. And I have been thoroughly enjoying it, so hopefully I can finish this off. They're super quick reads for me, so I don't think it should be a problem. Plus they're manga, so obviously they're like super quick. So I tried to put some shorter books on here because I have plenty of long ones, just to kind of balance everything out and make this more feasible for myself. The next one is I Hate Everyone But You by Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. This is one that reminds me a lot of me and my best friend, because this is about two best friends that are living on opposite sides of the country because they're going away for college, and so they have to like email and text and all of that stuff as way of communication while they're going through all of these new experiences at college and just with their lives in general. And it's like, can they make it through that, and will their relationship last just like through the end of it? So I'm really excited. This was written by a couple of booktubers, I believe, which is super cool, and it's told entirely in like emails and IMs and stuff like that, so I'm really excited. This is the way that Lindsay and I communicate, so I have a feeling that this is going to be super special, and I think we're gonna try and read it together, which makes it all the more special. So I have started it. I'm not very far. I'm literally like 10 pages in. What? Did I just get a country accent? I'm literally like 10 pages in, but this is book number 6 out of 20. Next, we've got some more that I have already started, and the first one is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is one of my most anticipated releases of 2019. It came out in March. The fact that I have yet to read it is ridiculous. So I think I got 80-ish pages. Oh no, 50. Nice, Erin. I got like 50 pages into this and I was really enjoying it, and I had just gotten to Scarlett's perspective and I love Scarlett, so hopefully I will be able to read this very soon. This is one of my favorite book series of all time, so the fact that I haven't read it yet and I'm not completely caught up really kind of hurts my heart, but we will get there. And I had better get there by the end of the year because I waited a long time for it. It's been almost a year since I read Legendary. This is unacceptable. Next is a book that I picked up this summer. So book number 8 is Symptoms of a Heartbreak by Sona Chiraportra. I can't. I'm sorry, I tried. I butcher it every time I try. This is about a like kid genius prodigy who has her medical license by the age of 16, and she is now working at a hospital as an oncologist, and she ends up falling in love with one of her patients who is her age. and just kind of what that is like. I got like halfway through this and it was a super easy and enjoyable read. I honestly don't know why I put it down, but it honestly felt like reading a Hallmark movie, and that is the best thing ever. So hopefully this will happen. It needs to happen. The fact that I haven't finished it is ridiculous. It's a contemporary. What am I doing with my life? Again, same thing. Around the same time frame too. This is sad. And that is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is about Charlie, who is going through some rough stuff, and this is just a bunch of letters to an anonymous friend, and it is the most heartbreaking but also a heartwarming book I've ever read at the same time, just because Charlie reminds me so much of myself and a lot of the things that he's going through. I love him and I love his letters. I love this book so much. So I need to finish it. I'm literally, again, halfway through. It's ridiculous that I haven't read it yet, but we'll get there. Next, we have some more manga and graphic novels. So first is Orange by Ishigo Takano. This is definitely a longer manga, but it is still manga nonetheless. I started this one in like May and didn't get very far. Shocking story of my life, but it's essentially about this girl who gets a letter from her future self that gives her advice, and other than that, I literally don't know anything. I know that there are 2 volumes, they're both really big, and people love them, so I want to read it. Next is Kikis Delivery Service, Volume 1 of the film comic. I have already read this one, so actually I want to read 2, 3, and 4, which I don't own, so that poses as a bit of a problem, but I absolutely loved this when I read it. It took me like an hour to read on a really bad day. I read this the day that we had to put my dog down. And it was horrible, but it made me smile when I didn't think that I was going to be able to, and it kind of took away my pain for a little bit. So I am so excited to continue on with these books, especially because there's a Studio Ghibli movie, and I also really want to watch that. Then we have Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. This is Volume 1, The Awakening. This is apparently a steampunk fantasy graphic novel, and the artwork is super cool. I'm obsessed with it. I just need to read it already. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Brittany from Brittany the Bibliophile loves this more than Saga, and Saga is my all-time favorite graphic novel series, so I am so intrigued to see what that's about. I don't know if it's going to be able to top it, but we shall see. It's going to be interesting. I don't actually know anything about this. Next, we have another one that I started around the same time that I read Symptoms of a Heartbreak and Perks of Being a Wallflower. I started this during the booktubeathon, around the booktubeathon. I don't know. I got 80 pages in and was really enjoying it and put it down because I'm an idiot. And that is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Again, people love this. This is about a world where there are monsters and there are humans, and there are a few different types of monsters, but they live separate lives from the humans, and we are following the perspective of a monster and the perspective of a human, and it's just kind of like, are humans bad or are monsters bad? Like, what is the true evil? Are monsters capable of good and are humans capable of evil? So I think it's just kind of like that commentary. I love August. I'm 86 pages in, and August is a cinnamon roll. I'm obsessed with him. Another one that I read, ooh, this one was from April, so this is bad. And that is A Reaper at the Gates by Sava Tahir. Again, An Ember in the Ashes is one of my favorite books that I have read this entire year. I'm 140-ish pages into this, I think. I have another copy and my bookmark is in that copy. This one is a little bit slower for me, but it's still one of my favorite series. So it's a little ridiculous that we're this far into the year and I haven't continued or finished this. and I also want the fourth book already. The rest of these I haven't started. You can take that as a good thing or a bad thing. I'm kind of stressed about it. But the first one being The Last Magician. We only have 4 more on this list. So this is number 16. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I think this is set in like 1920s New York, maybe? Modern day New York and also old New York. This is time traveling. That's all I know about it. A ton of people read this in like June or July and have been loving this series, and so I want to read them too. Shocking. Next one is from my November TBR. The next 2 are actually, and they are Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons and Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. These are 2 more that I'm hoping I'll be able to read while I'm in the hospital. This is an adult high fantasy, and this is an adult thriller. I think that's what everybody keeps calling it. I definitely know it's adult. That has been all over book Twitter and Instagram and booktube in general. So this is about a prince that didn't know he was a prince and now he's in jail. And this one is about a girl who shouldn't be at Yale given her past, but ends up there to kind of spy on secret societies, and there's also commentary about some darker themes. This is what I've heard. I'm excited about both of these, obviously. Hopefully they happen in November. They're really big. And then the last one is one that I have been wanting to read it all year, and it just needs to happen at this point, and that is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This is about a librarian named Laszlo Strange, and he is obsessed with the lost city of Weep. It's not originally called Weep, but everyone has forgotten its name and everything about it, and so one day a convoy comes and they ask him for his help. He says yes, obviously, because he is obsessed with this city, and they go and find some things out. That's really all I know about this book. Everybody is so vague with the synopsis, and apparently that's only the very beginning, so I am really, really excited to continue. I haven't started it. To pick this one up, I need to read it by the end of the year. That's what this video is. Anyway, those are the 20 books that I'm going to try and read by the end of the year. I probably won't stick to it, but those are some that I would like to. Overly ambitious? Definitely. Is that my brand? Absolutely. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you think I can do it. I honestly don't, but I've got pretty low self-esteem right now, so maybe I'm just selling myself short. But like, this is a lot, so that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys are hoping to read by the end of the year, even if it's not 20 books, because that's a lot in 2 months. I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you're doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise, sincerely. I apologize for the lighting of this video and the poor quality in general, but I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.